I'm here now with Mauston Golden Eagles head coach Lori Hammer. Lori, just coming into especially Stratford after a tough season. First off, what can you tell us about your team? Obviously, we haven't seen you all year long.
We're a little up and down. We tend to get bit by the turnover bug a bit, so we're hoping that
the game was supposed to go on last night, but because of the ice storm, we are bringing it to you tonight on a Wednesday. So it should be a good one. The Mauston Golden Eagles come in 6-16 overall, 1-9 in their South Central Conference under the tutelage of head coach Lori Hammer, and the Stratford Tigers 13-9 overall, 12-4 in the Merriwood South Conference under the tutelage of Tammy Christofferson. As again, a very good game. The number 6 seed Stratford Tigers go up against the number 11 seed Mauston Golden Eagles. The Stratford Tigers in Division III for the first time since the realignment of 5 divisions in the state of Wisconsin high school basketball playoff tournament. So I had the opportunity to talk to head coach Lori Hammer of the Mauston Golden Eagles. We'll have her interview after this.
I'm here now with Mauston Golden Eagles head coach Lori Hammer. Lori, just coming into especially Stratford after a tough season. First off, what can you tell us about your team? Obviously, we haven't seen you all year long.
We're a little up and down. We tend to get bit by the turnover bug a bit, so we're hoping that that doesn't happen this evening. But we have a nice post player and we have some quick guards, so we try and draw on those strengths.
And just looking at some of your stats, Skylar averages over 19 points a game. What can you tell us about what she brings to the table every night?
Skylar's just a really hard-working. She's not really a true post, but that's where we have her. She can do some things from the outside, but really her bread and butter is on the inside, and she rebounds well and gets some nice putbacks in there for us. But she can bring the ball up the floor for us as well, so she's just kind of our mainstay on the court.
And just going through some of these other role players that you have, what can you tell us about maybe Trisha or Keandra, some of these other players that we haven't seen all year, obviously being from a different conference and different division?
Yeah, Trisha's a senior guard for us. This is her first year on varsity. She's very, very quick. She has a quick release. She can get up and down the floor. Keandra is kind of our cheerleader on the floor. She tries to keep everybody up. She's just really a good mainstay as a junior. We're pretty young. I mean, we have 6 seniors, but I think only 2 of them played too much varsity last year, so it was kind of a learning experience this year for us.
And just coming into this game, what did we see out of you in defensive-wise, offensive-wise, coming against a Stratford team here tonight?
Yeah, Stratford plays a great man D. We do both in our conference. We'll play some 2-3 zone, and we'll also play some man. We'll see how that matches up a little bit tonight on what we go with. But we tend to pride ourselves on our zone here and there. But we've also done well with our man defense.
You talked a little bit about the turnover bug. What are some keys tonight to get a road win against the Stratford Tigers girls basketball team?
I think we just have to be patient and take a deep breath. You know, it is the playoff time of year. We've had kind of a long bus ride. Unfortunately, neither team, I don't think, has had much practice time since their last regular season game with the ice storm. So we just have to be patient and run our offense and just trust what we know.
Can you tell us a little bit about what went on during the practice? Obviously, you didn't know if you were going to play or not until about noon yesterday, or a little early in the morning yesterday. What can you tell us about your practice schedule throughout the weekend and coming into this game here tonight?
Yeah, our last regular season game was on Thursday, so we had a practice on Friday, and we just went through a few things and tried to put a few little wrinkles in defensively and offensively, hoping that, or thinking we would, solidify those on Monday. That didn't work out. We had a film session on Sunday afternoon and some pizza to hang out a little bit. Monday, obviously, we couldn't practice at all. Yesterday, we just had an optional shoot around. So a few kids made it in, but a few, live out in the country, so the roads weren't quite good enough to get into town.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for stopping by. Best of luck tonight, and maybe we'll talk to you after the game. Thank you.
All right,
Tigers head coach Tammy Christopherson. First off, Coach, thanks for taking time out. 4.5 minutes before your first round game. What can you tell us about this Mauston Golden Eagles team? A team obviously you haven't seen except for on film.
Yeah, the only time we've seen them on film, I've seen them on 2 different games. Not sure what quite to expect. They played 2 different styles both times I saw them. They have a real solid post player in number 24, and we've got to make sure we control her. She's a little bigger than we are. And then we also have to put pressure on their guards and just kind of control the tempo of the game.
What can you tell us? The first, you're supposed to play yesterday. What kind of practice schedule came with all the ice storms and everything?
What practice is a better question. We haven't really had a full practice since last week, Wednesday. We had a short practice Friday because we'd been in Crandon on Thursday night. And then, we got canceled Monday. We got canceled Tuesday. We got in this morning. But after school, so I have to say though, if we aren't ready by this time of the year, we never will be. So we just have to go with it and work hard.
What can we see out of your girls tonight against this taller Mauston defense?
We want to push some tempo. I'm hoping they come out in man. We fare a little better in man than we do zone. We want to put pressure on their ball handlers, and we want to speed up this game. We don't want to be a slow sit-down game.
And just talk a little bit about your seniors. Obviously, you had senior night during the regular season, but are able to have one more home game before you possibly go to Watoma on Friday. What does it mean to have a first-round playoff game?
It means a lot to us. We started the season a little slow at 1-5, and we've really turned it around. These girls have worked really hard, and it's been on the back of a lot of my seniors. And so this is kind of a nice last go-around for them here.
All right, thank you, coaches. Good luck, and we'll hopefully see you after the game.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
We'd like to thank both coaches for taking time out for our pregame interviews as we get you ready once again for the first round of Division III Sectional Number 2 Girls Playoff Basketball action. The Stratford Tigers and the Mauston Golden Eagles live from Stratford as Stratford got the number 6 seed, the winner of this game, and Mauston got the number 11 seed. The winner of this game will head down to Watoma on Friday night, but have to take care of business here first tonight as we talk to Coach Hammer, and their top scorer, Skylar Brescia, averages over 19 points a game. Their go-to player in key situations, and as you heard Coach Christopherson say, she's going to be a big problem for the Stratford Tigers tonight, just hoping to push the tempo and tire this Mauston team out, as we're going to send it over to the PA announcer and then the Stratford Pep Band for the national anthem.
From the South Central Conference, the Mauston Golden Eagles. And from the Maryland South Conference, your Stratford Tigers. Stratford High School welcomes all players and fans from both schools. Stratford High School, Mauston High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask those that are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart as we join the Stratford High School Pep Band under the direction of John Rickinger as they honor America and those defending our freedom for the playing of the national anthem.
Eagles High School basketball. For the Mauston Golden Eagles, it will be Kelly Jorgensen, along with Tricia Spinelli, Reagan Woolrab, along with Keandra Spalding and Skylar Brescia. For the Stratford Tigers, wearing their home uniforms, orange numbers, black outline as Mauston won the tip. It'll be Callie Lahman, Taya Nett, Blair Linder, Chelsea Glenecki, up, and that one's going to be blocked and taken and kept by the Golden Eagles. It's going to be Brescia. The other one is Kaylee Holatz for the Stratford Tigers. Up and no good, rebounded and taken away. That is Skylar Brescia, who averages close to 12 rebounds a game, and now Stratford with the basketball. Moving from left to right. Now over on the right wing, driving with the left hand, top of the key. Still working. That's Lahman. That one's stolen away by Brescia. She's going to go coast to coast all the way. Stops up and in. Brescia for two. She averages close to 20 points a game. And now Stratford with the basketball. Once again, moving left to right. 13-9 overall. Got a home game after being picked the 6th seed. Three-pointer left wing, and it is in for Callie Lehman for three. And it's 3-2, Stratford. Stratford in a man-to-man defense. Brescia has it on the left wing, working, gets the screen, keeps it. Back over to Jorgensen. Top of the key is Woolrab. Right wing is Spinelli. Spinelli over to Spalding. Back over to Brescia. Thought about the three-pointer. She's going to drive. Almost traveled. Taking it. Back over to Spinelli. She turns it over. And that one got taken away. A bad decision there. Up. She got it blocked and out of bounds. And a foul. Reagan Woolrab will go to the line for two. A lot of early game jitters here in round one of the playoffs. That's going to be up and off. She knew it right away. That's Woolrab, who shoots 60% from the free throw line. Two dribbles and a spin, up and left it way short. Offensive rebound, however, up and no! Missed the layup. Two Mauston players are fighting over the ball, up and in. Brescia for two, she's got four. And it's 4-3 Mauston with just under 16 minutes to go. Right wing, thought about it, underneath the basket, wide open and in for Glenecki for two, and it's 5-4. Mauston averages over 24 turnovers a game. Now Brescia has it, looking into Spalding, thought about it, picked up her dribble, back over to Jorgensen. Brescia again has it on the right wing. She's got four, has all the points so far for Mauston. Brescia thought about it on the right baseline. Pass it over to Spalding at the top of the key. Left wing is Woolrab. Brescia again has thought about it again. Shot fake, and she's going to travel. Took it to the basket, just one too many steps on the shot fake, and it will be Stratford basketball with 15-17 to go. Bringing it across the timeline is Taya Nett. Right of the circle, back over to Lehman. Lehman into Glenecki. She missed it, got offensive rebound up and in. Great position for Glenecki on the offensive rebound, and she easily got it in for two more. Back across the timeline, and almost another turnover on Mauston on Spinelli. Brescia has it, working, back over to Spalding on the right wing. Up, and the 5'11 senior will go to the line for two after the foul on Stratford. Brescia 55%. Brescia 55% free throw shooter. She averages 19.1 points a game, with Tricia Spinelli the next closest on this Golden Eagles team with 6. And perfect there for Brescia. She's got 5 early points, all the points for Mauston early on. 55% free throw shooter for the senior. Up and too strong. Offensive rebound again. Almost taken away, and it will be taken away picked up by Mauston. Brescia sets it, resets it to Spinelli, over to Spalding. Back beyond the volleyball line, now getting close to the center circle. Over to Brescia. Brescia with a one-handed pass across the court. Now with it is Jorgensen. Good cut there. Up and Spalding and Woolrab pull up. No good. 360 around the rim and almost got it. There was almost a turnover there on net, dribbling it up the court. Net has it after the tip away by Spalding. Setting up the offense. Here's the man-to-man by Mauston. Pull-up jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound there. Underneath the basket, good pass there and in for Hollitz. And it's 9-5, Stratford. Across the timeline as there's going to be a couple substitutes. As Brescia has it at the top of the circle, one-handed pass into Woolrab. Might have double dribbled way off on the shot and taken by Stratford. She's going to take it all the way. Good pull-up stop there. Offensive rebound taken by Hollitz. Again missed on the shot, and it will be taken, and there's going to be a foul on Brescia. Brescia picks up her first, team's first. Into the game for Stratford. Donna Curran for. So Whistling in for Stratford. And that one's going to be turned over. It will stay underneath the basket because nobody touched it on the inbounds. And into the game for Mauston was 25, Donna Curran, along with Grace Hammer, number 4. Cross timeline over. Spalding was not looking and takes it. Back over to Spinelli. Top of the key is Hammer. 13 minutes to go. And that one got poked away, and he'll stay with the Golden Eagles. 13:04 to go. 9-5 Stratford. The winner of this one will head down to Watoma on Friday night for a regional semifinal. The right wing is Spinelli. She's going to drive. Got it kicked away. Unable to corral it and taken for the Stratford Tigers. Pushing is Taya Net. Got it again. She's going to drive. She's going to have the floater, and she'll go to line for 2. Taya Net draws a foul, and she'll go to line for a pair from the free throw line, where she shoots 70%, a team best for Taya Net. Up and perfect for Taya, the 5'4" senior. Brianna Ackley in now for Stratford. And net's too off the rim, and it will be Mauston basketball after the missed free throw. 10-5, Stratford with 12:45 to go in the first half. Spalding slowly walking across the timeline. Stratford still in a man-to-man defense. Swinging it around is Hammer. She's got on the left wing. Looking in, Spinelli has it. Right elbow, back over to Hammer on the right baseline. Beyond the three-point line, she's going to take it. And another turnover for Mauston, who averages, again, 24 turnovers a game. And Stratford's going to push it. Back over is Blair Linder. She's going to pull up in the lane, airballs it, and a save. But taken, it's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Stratford basketball. Good hustle all around for the Stratford Tigers. Saving it was Ackley. Then a tough takeaway by Taya Net, and it will be a jump ball and stay with the Tigers underneath their basket. They'll inbound it right of the hoop. Ackley's going to drive. Right hand off the backboard too hard, but there's a foul, and Ackley will go to line for a pair. A lot of free throws early on. This will be the 3rd and 4th already for the Tigers. And 4 already for the Golden Eagles. Ackley shoots 67%. Puts it perfectly over the front of the rim and in. And it's 11-5 Stratford. It'll be up and perfect for Ackley. She goes 2 for 2. The first time tonight that we've seen a perfect free throw attempts. Brescia in for Mauston, along with Glenicki for Stratford. Brescia comes in and Glenicki comes in. Don't want to have those two out too long for either coach. And Glenicki is guarding Brescia underneath the basket. Looking underneath, still looking. Spinelli looking over to Spalding, top of the key. She's got the height advantage underneath, still looking. No help defense, they can't find her. Curran back over to Jorgensen. She's going to drive over to Spinelli. Spinelli over to Brescia. Brescia thought about it. Pass, and that one's be too high and out of the reach of Donna Curran. It'll be another turnover for Mauston. 11:28 to go in the first half. 12-5 Stratford. Here in Division III sectional number 2. Stratford's first time being in Division III since the realignment of divisions when we went to 5 in the state of Wisconsin. Spinelli back over, and there's another turnover. Coach Hammer talked about it before the game. Turnovers will kill her team, and we've seen a handful already here tonight, and they average 24 turnovers a game. Crossing the timeline is Stratford with another opportunity, another possession. And that one's going to be turned over, and it will be Mauston basketball. Under 11 to go. Mauston still in this one. Drives. Spinelli off the backboard, no good. Taking is Glenicki. Nobody stopped her all the way right-handed. No good. Rebounded by Ackley. She can't make it. And Spalding comes up with the rebound. 10:30 to go. Spalding over to Jorgensen. Up to Brescia. She missed it. Gets her own rebound. Thought about the shot. Picked up her dribble. Back over. Brescia has it. Right hand. Oh, halfway down and finds a way to come out. And Mauston still scoreless here in the last handful of minutes. Scored early on, and it was 5-4. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded and taken by Curran, and it will be a jump ball and stay with the Mauston Golden Eagles. Coming into the game for Mauston is number 12, Lauren Fronick. They do not have her name on the They had her name on WIS Sports, but did not have her name on the program. Up and no good. Rebounded by Fronick. And it will be Stratford basketball after the jump ball. Fronick did average 2 points a game. Does not have her name on the roster in the program that they gave us. Cross timeline for Stratford after another turnover by Mauston. Glenicki thought about it. Three-pointer right side and in. Taya net for 3. For 2 as her foot was on the line. 14-5. Tigers. Cross timeline. Curran has it. Brescia has it back over to Curran. Good passing. Got it blocked out of bounds. He'll stay with Mauston. A good defensive effort there. And it will stay with the Golden Eagles. See if Mauston can get an inbounds here at all. Looking into Brescia. Line drive pass, another turnover and taken away. He'll stay, Stratford with it now again, working left to right, 14-5 with 9:05 to go. Net has it back over to Ackley. Three-pointer way off the back iron, rebounded by Brescia. Just towering over the Stratford Tigers team. Brescia back over, looking in. Brescia, their only offense here so far for Mauston. Pull-up jumper off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Ackley. She's going to push it. And it'll be slowed up by the Tigers. Good decision there by Blair Linder. Ackley on the left wing. Good passing. Back over to net. Still looking. Ackley on the left baseline. She's going to drive with her right hand. Over to net. Taya net over to Ackley. Just playing catch. Now Glenecki with it. She's going to drive. Wide open. Good ball movement for the Tigers. And in there's a three-pointer for Tayanet. She's got 6, and the Stratford Tigers lead 17-5 with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Kern has it. Working on Ackley. Fronick. And another turnover on Mauston. Tried to throw it over the top too much. It's this Mauston Ball Club, and it will be a timeout, a full timeout for the Golden Eagles. We'll step aside for 60 seconds and come back from Stratford High School.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
Back to Stratford High School as the Tigers lead 17-5 with 7:55 to go in the first half. They will take the ball after the full timeout by the Golden Eagles. Tayanet working left to right. Back over to Linder on the right wing. She gets a screen into the game, Olympia Garrigan. In, Glenecki, right hand, up, no good. Offensive rebound by Garrigan, who just came in, and it'll be blocked and taken by Donna Kern. She's going to push it. Nobody stops Spinelli. Oh, might have been another travel. Brescia has it, and there's a travel on Brescia. Turnovers for Mauston so far here tonight. They had 5 points early on and nothing doing for at least 9.5 minutes. 9.5 minutes. Top of the key is Garrigan. Over left wing is Tayanet. Net. Three-pointer top of the key, no good, rattles out, and it will be taken away. Blair Linder almost shot it. Nobody stopped the ball up all the way. There's 2 for Mauston. Tricia Spinelli for 2. Ending the scoring drought for the Golden Eagles. 6:45 to go. Left wing. Back over to Glenecki. Glenecki got it poked away. Garrigan, top of the key. Working on. Now that's back over to Linder. Linder right wing. 17-7 Stratford. Left wing just trying to set up their offense any way they can. Olympia Garrigan, right wing, drives, pulls back, thought about it. Now right wing, back over to Tayanet. Net's going to take it all the way. Nobody stopped her. Good take by Tayanet. And she's got 8 here so far in a 19-7 game with 6:05 to go. All the way, right hand and in. There's 2 for Mauston. Walrob for 2. After she missed 2 free throws early on, she finally gets on the board. That one got poked away, and Glenecki comes up with it. Drives all the way, left hand up and in. There's 2 for Hollitz. And it's 21-9. Stratford answering right after. Spinelli could have gone up with that one. She got it poked away, and it'll stay with Mauston. So Hollitz with 4. Bridget Gunther in for the Golden Eagles along with Spalding. Spalding will inbound it. That one's over to Fronick. All the way, going to pull up and too short for Jorgensen. Glenecki's going to take it all the way. She could have taken it the whole way if she wouldn't have stopped, and that one got thrown away. and it will be out of bounds to Mauston. 21-9, 5:17 to go. Nope, they checked her in too late, and it'll stay with Mauston, and now they will bring her in.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 10, Macy Schillinger.
Macy Schillinger in for Blair Linder. Spalding comes in across the timeline, one hand a pass. Left wing is Jorgensen. Top of the key is Fronek. Walrob over to Spalding. Nobody's guarding Spalding. A runner, no good. Rebounded there and taken for Stratford. Across the timeline, left wing over to Garrigan. Continues. And missed it there, and it will be taken and pushed. Excuse me, Lehman. That's Callie Lehman. Pull-up jumper, and no good. Taken, and it'll stay with Stratford. Callie Lehman, excuse me, not Olympia Garrigan. 21-9, 4:35 to go. Stratford leads here in the round one. There were 87 games that happened last night, 63 more tonight, along with one or two tomorrow before regional semis happen, and it will be a foul on the floor. Not too many upsets last night. There were a couple of them, but first round of playoffs are usually not very close, but Taya net to inbound over to Glenecki. She's going to drive. Nobody stopped her. She could have taken it right to the rim. Three-pointer and in for Callie Lehman. And they're going to give her two. And it's 23-9 with 4:05 to go. Spalding has it. Now back over to Walrob. Walrob picked up her dribble, double dribble, and another turnover for the Mauston Golden Eagles. 23-9, 3:57 to go. Stratford leads. The winner of this one will head to Watoma on Friday night. Coming across the timeline is Taya Net. Taya's got 8 points early on. Taking it, Schillinger still looking, back over to Lehman. Lehman top of the key. Glenecki with it. Three-pointer top of the key, no good. Taken, got it poked away, and Mauston will come up with it. They'll put a press on, but Spalding will take it across the timeline, pushing it for the first time for Mauston. Fronek with it. Fronek throws it away, and it'll be taken. Incredibly athletic play. Schillinger with it. Left hand, no good. Offense rebound up and in, and the foul. Hollins for two, and the foul. She could get close to she's got 6 points so far. Gunther picks up the foul. Her first, team's fifth. Brescia comes in for the Golden Eagles. Brescia quiet so far, has a handful of good rebounds, but scored 5 early points, nothing since. Up and perfect there for Hollitz. 26-9 now with 3:10 to go. Spalding brings it across the timeline. Coach Hammer said she's the cheerleader on the team for this Golden Eagles basketball team. And that one almost got stolen away. Spalding over to Brescia. Brescia has it, right wing. Working on Gleschecki, and there's going to be an offensive foul. Brescia picks up the foul. Don't really know about that one, but it will be an offensive foul, and that will be her second, team 6, with just under 3 minutes to go. Curran into the game for Brescia. Tayanet across the timeline. Right side is Holitz. Still looking is Schillinger. She's going to drive right hand. Glenecki pull-up jumper, no good. Taking offensive rebound, got it blocked, and Curran couldn't hold on to it, and it will stay with the Stratford Tigers. Ackley comes into the game. Ackley with 2 points so far. A couple of free throws. Inbounding is Tayanet. Still looking. Has it. Pull-up jumper, Schillinger. And in. Nice shot there by Macy Schillinger. And it's 28-9 with 2:30 to go. Still looking. Kern with it. Kern's got a dribble. Nothing. Another turnover taken away by Schillinger. Doing it all right now for the Stratford Tigers. Dribbles left-handed across the timeline, left of the circle on the wing. Back over to Tayanet underneath the basket. Almost had a wide open Schillinger. There's Lehman. Lehman back over to Schillinger. Thought about it. Still working on Spalding. Couple of jab steps. Back over to Lehman. Right wing into Schillinger. Schillinger up and got it to roll in. Macy Schillinger for 2 more. 30-9 with 1:50 to go. Cross is Fronick. And another turnover for Mauston. Nobody stopped Tayanet. She's got to take her right hand up and in. She's got 10, and now Stratford's pushing this game out to a 32-9 lead with 90 seconds to go in the first half. Underneath, and another turnover, and it will be Stratford basketball. Into the game is Tricia Spinelli. She's got 2 points. And Blair Linder coming back in for the Stratford Tigers. 1:25 to go. Stratford leads 32-9. Turnovers so far for the Golden Eagles. Still looking. Over to Lehman. Lehman back over to Schillinger at the free throw line. Right elbow. She's going to drive all the way. She got it blocked away by Kern. Good take by Schillinger, just unable to finish it off. Spinelli takes it all the way. Right hand, no good. Taken off the rim, and Blair Linder will push it. 55 seconds to go. She's going to take it all the way. Ackley, pull-up jumper. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Schillinger. No good. Another offensive rebound by Schillinger. And she'll go to the line for 1-and-1. The 7th team foul. And she is doing all she can for the Stratford Tiger offense right now. And she just continues. She continues to impress here tonight in her time on the court. Schillinger up and no good. Taken off the rim, and Mauston has a chance to get into double digits after the rebound by Gunther. Spinelli with it. Over to Curran. Curran top of the key, over back to Gunther. Gunther with the right hand over to Curran on the right baseline. Still looking. She's going to take a good move. Got it blocked by Ackley, but a great move by Curran. And now with 20 seconds to go in the first half, Coach Christofferson might tell her girls just to hold it and wait for the last shot. Ackley with it on the right wing. Still looking. Over back to Schillinger. Schillinger wants to score some more. Right hand up and in. Macy Schillinger is on fire here in the last 4 minutes. 1 second. Spalding, three-pointer. No good, off the back iron and out for the Mauston Golden Eagles. The halftime score, it is Stratford 34 and Mauston 9. We'll take a break and come back with the stats and get you ready for the second half from Stratford High School.
From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Refrier, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
We're good. Welcome back to Stratford High School as we get you ready for halftime. Is just going through some individual scoring for the Mauston Golden Eagles. 2 points to Tricia Spinelli. Reagan Woolrab has 2 as well, and Skylar Brescia just with 5. She scored the first 5 points for the Golden Eagles. Hasn't seen a lot of time since. A couple big turnovers for Skylar, along with 2 fouls in that first half. So hopefully Mauston can give the Stratford team a little more of a game in the second half, as they scored 9 points in the first one. Skylar Brescia, again, only with 5. She averages 19 points a game. For the Stratford Tigers, Callie Lehman with 5 with a 3-pointer and 2-pointer. Taya Nett leads all scorers with 10 points. Macy Schillinger came off the bench, gave Coach Christofferson a good handful of minutes, finishes the first half with 6 points. Chelsea Glenecki with 4. Kayla Holitz with 7. Or Kaylee, excuse me. And Brianna Ackley with 2 points. So 34-9 first half. And like Coach Lori Hammer told us from Mauston, turnovers. Don't have a single number on the amount of turnovers that that Mauston has, but it cannot be pretty for the Mauston Golden Eagles. So again, 87 games happened last night. We'll see if we can bring you some scores from games happening right now. Actually, we'll go through Division III right now from last night in the Stratford Regional or Sectional. West Salem beat Black River Falls 53-32. This is on the upper echelon of their bracket. Adams Friendship and Altoona actually play tomorrow in round 1 of their regional. So whoever wins that game might have to play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But whoever wins that game also has to play the number 1 seed in the sectional, Wisconsin Dells. So Baldwin Woodville won 55-52, upset over Osceola. And in the other side of the bracket, Xavier over Clintonville at 67-30. Wittenberg Burnham 54-21 winners over Tomahawk. Freedom will await the winner of Northland Pines Peshtigo. That's happening right now. Little Chute winners over Oconto Falls 42-24. So that's some scores from Division 3, Division 4, some more local teams here. Let's see if we can find some for you. As a lot of games again going on tonight. Athens beats Thorpe last night, 49-45. They'll face Colby. Abbotsford over Spencer. We had that game for you. 68-36 at Abbotsford. They beat Spencer. Auburndale over Shawamigan, 58-21. The game between Auburndale and Pacelli on Friday should be a heck of a game. That will be at Pacelli. Marathon will host Edgar, who had a 78-74 win over Phillips last night. So a lot of good basketball going on around the area as well. And in Division 5, the big one that we saw, Tri-County over Pittsfield 92-17. Wild Rose and Loyal are playing tonight. Columbus Catholic winners over Wisconsin Valley Lutheran 63-31. Tyerton and Bowler play tonight. Port Edwards and Marion play tonight. Assumption, a big winner over Allman Bancroft last night, 73-34. They will await the winner of the Port Edwards and Marion game. Newman Catholic, a big winner over Gresham, 66-14. And that is about it for games around here. Division 1, really nothing going on because they seed them all with regional semifinals. So games going on around Division 1 on Friday. Spash and Eau Claire Memorial. DC Evers hosts Wisconsin Rapids. Lincoln, Appleton East. That's the big sectional or Stevens Point sectional. They have Appleton North a part of their sectional. Onalaska will face River Falls. Toma will play Holman. Menominee will face La Crosse Central. Hortonville will play the winner of Mosinee Medford. Rhinelander is hosting Waupaca tonight. The winner of that one will face off with Merrill. Last night, Shawano a winner over Antigo, 60-52. The winner of New London and Wausau East will head up to Lakeland and take on Lakeland Union. Shawano will face Marshfield on Friday night. So, again, a lot of good basketball. A big game here at Stratford tomorrow night. It'll be Stratford against the Auburndale Apaches in boys basketball, with those seedings coming out last Sunday. And again, just keep an eye out on Focus on Marshfield.com/sports as we bring you more live stream opportunities here. But again, the winner of this game will head to Watoma on Friday night. So should be a heck of a game. Watoma, part of this South Central Conference that Mauston is in. Mauston finishing last behind Westfield and others, but and the Wisconsin Dells. So a lot of good teams in that South Central Conference, and we await the winner once again of this one in the Chippewa Falls sectional. One big thing that I didn't realize that was going to happen this year at State for boys and girls, they're not just going to have sectional 1 play against sectional 2 or sectional 1 against sectional 4, 2 against 3. They're actually going to seed them once they get to Green Bay and play that way. So should be a heck of a run for a lot of these teams. Hopefully Stratford can continue. If they pick up a win here tonight, they will again play at Watoma, and then the winner of that one will either play Gale Ettrick GET or Westby or Nakusa. That game also taking place at Westby tonight. So it will be a big matchup once again here. We're about 5 seconds away from the start of the second half. Mauston trailing the Stratford Tigers 34-9. The Steam Aves live streaming Stratford girls playoff basketball on Tri-Media, bringing you all the live action all season long and hopefully all postseason long as we continue to follow all our local boys and girls teams. So Mauston will start with it, working left to right. The Mauston Golden Eagles out of, once again, the South Central Conference, finishing 1-9 in the conference under the regime of Lori Hammer. Last year, they lost at Arcadia in the regional semifinals, 69-51. Stratford losing last year to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in Wittenberg, 40-33 in the regional final. And Mauston starts with the turnover to begin this second half, and pushing it is Holitz for Stratford. Top of the key is Taya Net, who has 10 points. A phenomenal first half for Taya. Seeing if they're going to put Mauston into a zone. They do not. Taya Net has it. Back over to Lehman, top of the key. Working it over to Blair Linder. Linder's going to drive. No, she's not. Pass it off to Glenecki. Nobody picked up Glenecki. Pull-up jumper. It's easy. Lay-in. She missed it. Wide open layup. And Lehman has it. She would turn around. Now Holitz has it. She got that block from behind and taken. Now Net has it. Couple of offensive rebounds, and Stratford has a chance. Net got it stripped away. Brescia is going to take a right-hand pull-up jumper. Good jump stop and shot there for Brescia. She's now got 7, and Mauston is into double digits, 34-11 with 16:45 to go in the game. Lehman has it with her left hand, dribbling. Doesn't use the screen. Taya Net on the right wing. Still looking. She dribbles with her left hand into the lane. Stops. Passes it back over to Blair Linder. Drives into the lane. Pass it. What a great pass to Holitz. Three-pointer in. Holitz for 3. Drives all the way. Good take there by Tricia Spinelli. And it's 37-13. Still looking. Taya Net got it pushed, and there's going to be a turnover. And it will stay with Mauston. Brescia bringing it across the timeline. Might have been a foul on the push, but Brescia's going to take it. Still looking. Would have been better just shooting it. Would have been Jorgensen as Hammer comes in for Woolrab. Grace Hammer into the game. She did not score in the first half. Only 3 players scored for Mauston in the first half. Spalding has it, pushing it back over to Jorgensen, right wing. Still looking. Back top of the key is Spinelli. She's going to drive right hand all the way. Scoop it in, no good. And that was halfway down again. Spinelli just unable to finish, and Stratford's going to push it. Nobody stops. Blair Linder all the way and in. Blair Linder for 2, and she's got her first 2 points of the night. Spinelli back over to Grace Hammer. That one got tipped away, and another turnover, and Kern is going to come over. Glenecki all the way right hand and in. Glenecki for 2 more, and she's got 6, and it's 41-13 just like that. And another turnover on Mauston. 41-13, 15 minutes to go. Curran comes in for Jorgensen. And Stratford will inbound it, working right to left in the second half. Mauston still hasn't gone to their zone at all tonight, as we thought they might at some point. Linder on the right wing. Back over. Now Lehman. Lehman over to three-pointer and in. Holitz for 3, and it's 44-13. Holitz has 6 here in the second half. She's got 13 on the night. Now the leading scorer for the Stratford Tigers. Brescia thought about the three-pointer, won't take it. Now she's going to drive right hand all the way up and in. Good first step by Brescia. Quick first step, and she got past Glenecki, and 2 for the Mauston Golden Eagles. Driving all the way right hand, left hand, no good, taken by Spinelli, and she throws it away. Now Glenecki with it. She's going to push. Still going to push, and there's going to be a foul on Spinelli. And it will be Stratford basketball in front of their own basket. Her first foul, team's first foul of the second half. 14:02 to go, 44-15 Tigers. More than likely looking now that they will head to Watoma on Friday night. Gets a screen from Lehman, excuse me. Pull-up jumper and in by Glenecki. She's got 8. And Stratford's starting to pull away here in the second half. Across the timeline is Spinelli. She's going to take a right hand on the left side and in. Good take by Tricia Spinelli, not giving up as she is in her final game, most likely. And that one got thrown away and taken by Spalding. She's going to take her right hand all the way. Nice. And that one went 360 all the way as Brescia will go to line for 2 with another offensive rebound. Brescia to line for 2, where she was 1 for 2 tonight so far. The seniors for this Mauston Golden Eagles team: Kelsey Jorgensen started, Grace Hammer, a senior, a 5'5" senior. Up, and Brescia makes the first one. Another senior is Reagan Woolrab, along with Skylar Brescia and Donna Curran. So 6 seniors on this Mauston team as Brescia goes 2 for 2 from the line. She's got 11 here tonight. Across the timeline as Coach Christofferson will take a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. It is 46-19 Stratford.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
Back to Stratford High School as it is the Stratford Tigers 46 and the Mauston Golden Eagles 19. As talked about the Mauston seniors, we talk about the Stratford seniors right now. We got Olympia Garrigan, a 5'4" senior, along with Taya Nett and Chelsea Glenecki and Kaylee Holitz, excuse me. So 4 seniors on the Stratford team playing in their final game no matter what, unless there's a huge upset somewhere, but I still don't think they will be playing here as that one missed and taken away by Brescia. She's going to push it. So final game for the Stratford seniors at home, and Spinelli almost traveled as well. Brescia takes her right hand up and in. Good take again by Skylar Brescia, and it's 46-21. They've got now trailing by 25. That one's going to be Lehman. Lehman over to Linder. Linder off the backboard and in. Blair Linder finds the only open bank in Stratford and nails it, and it's 48-21. Curran looking into Brescia. Over to Spalding. Spalding thought about the three-pointer. Looking into Brescia. That one got poked away and stolen. Taken by Glenecki. She's going to take it all the way up and just lost control of the ball, did Lehman, and it goes to Mauston. Spinelli takes it. She's going to take it all the way. Nobody's going to stop her. Right hand, no good. Taken. And there's going to be a foul on Grace Hammer. Into the game now for the Tigers, as there's going to be a foul on Hammer. Golden Eagles. Fronick was, again, so whistling into the game for Stratford. Fronick not on the roster sheet. And it looks like, no, it might go to zone. They will not. Taya Nett over to Glenecki. Glenecki left wing, Nett at the top of the key, back by the volleyball line, back over. Now it's Westland. She's going to take it all the way. Right hand, no good. Offensive rebound. Taya Nett thought about it. Left wing. Gets a partial screen from Glenecki. A spin move. And that one's going to be blocked and taken by Brescia. Now Spinelli with it. She's going to take it all the way. Right hand up and no good. Taken by Glenecki. And now she's got numbers. She's going to hold it up. Coach Christofferson tells her to hold on to it. And Blair Linder will bring it across the timeline. Now left of the circle is Zalison. Still looking. Pull up. Wide open. Pull up jumper is Kaylee, and that one way short. Offense rebound. Blair Linder, pull up jumper and in. She's got 6, and it's 50-21 Stratford with 10:35 to go. Fronick with it, over to Curran. This Mauston team does not take a lot of three-pointers. Their closest one is Reagan Woolrab, and that was a pull-up jumper. Nice shot there by Brescia, making the most of it in her last game. Reagan Woolrab, 19%, 13 of 69 on the season. And it's 50-23. Woolrab with 10 in the second half. Going to take it all the way, no good. And it will be taken again, poked away, and it will stay with Stratford. Off the hands of Grace Hammer. Brianna Ackley into the game for the Stratford Tigers. Inbounding it will be Blair Linder in front of the crowd here at Stratford High School. And again, another great game coming to tomorrow here from Stratford. It'll be the Stratford Tigers and Auburndale Apaches boys. That game will once again be live streamed, and that will be taken all the way. Right hand got it blocked away by Grace Hammer. Nice job there, as they will not push it, but Tricia Spinelli will. Nobody's going to stop her. She's going to take it. Don't know about a foul there, but she will draw the foul. Lidner picks up her first, team second of the second half, 50-23, Stratford Tigers. And Brescia gets the inbounds pass, good shot fake, over to Spinelli, pull-up jumper. And I think it'll be, as the clock did not start, I think it will still be Mauston basketball, yep. They had a good shot opportunity, but the clock did not start when they inbounded the basketball. 4 seconds came off the clock, but nothing ran off. Inbounding it will be Spinelli again. Curran gets the inbounds pass. Nice play underneath the basket. Donna Curran with a great out-of-bounds play, and it's a 25-point game as it was at halftime. 50-25, 9:15 to go. Ackley's going to drive. Nobody stopped Ackley as Brescia gets the steal. She's going to take a pull-up jumper. She didn't go for the layup, and it will be taken away. Not sure why she didn't try the left-handed layup, but that was an awkward shot there by Brescia. Left wing is Linder. She sets a screen underneath the basket. Back over, three-pointer, Taya net, no good. Defense rebound by Brescia. She's going to push it. What a great outlet pass. And that one got blocked away by Taya net. Offensive rebound to Spinelli. Curran has it right wing. Back over to Spinelli. They need to start shooting. They don't shoot a lot of threes, but they got to start shooting three-pointers. Spinelli three-pointer and in. Talked him right into it as Tricia Spinelli has three. Tricia Spinelli did not make a lot of three-pointers. I think she was at 17% coming into this game. Ackley with it, dribbles to the top of the key, back over to Linder. Linder drives with the right hand all the way, got it blocked at the release by Curran. That is 50-28, and Mauston getting a little bit of a groove, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Brescia. Skylar Brescia picks up an offensive foul. That'll be her third personal foul. Glenecki comes in back into the game. That could have been an and one and cut this lead under 20. 22-point lead for the Stratford Tigers. Across the timeline is Taya Net, scoreless here in the second half, as she had 10 in the first. Ackley on the right wing looking to set up the offense, get a couple of screens. Ackley at the top of the key. Still looking over to Zullison, excuse me. Glenecki has it. Back over. Going to drive. Got it taken away. Linder thought about it. Back over to Glenecki. Glenecki over to Ackley. Going to pull up. No good. Glenecki drives past Brescia. Back over to Ackley. Ackley, good job by the Mauston defense. Good job by the Stratford offense, being very patient, not looking for a bad shot. Linder's going to take it over to Ackley. Back over to Taya Net. 7:05 to go. Pull up, and there's going to be a floater, and she'll go to line for two. Taya Net at 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Those were both in the first half. Grace Hammer picks up her 4th foul. But Coach Lori Hammer will probably keep this senior in the game for as long as she can. Rolls around and in as Hammer will come out for Spalding. Spalding into the game. Taya Net now with 11 on the night. Increasing the lead 51-28. Off the front of the rim, no good. Taken by Brescia. Brescia's going to bring it across the timeline. She's had a very, very good half. She's got 15 on the night so far, or now. Mauston team is, there's going to be a out of bounds. And it will now go to Stratford. Walrab into the game. Walrab now for Mauston. I was just going to say right before that break, or right before that turnover, that they've cut down on turnovers here in the second half. And they've scored 19 points already. Stratford looking to increase this lead up 51-28. Seeing what they can do. Limited time. Pull-up jumper and no good. Offensive rebound. Defensive rebound there by by Wolrab. Spinelli, pull-up jumper might have traveled off the backboard, no good. And it'll be taken. And there's going to be a foul. Bad foul there by Tricia Spinelli. And it will be, no, I don't think they're going to call a foul on her. I think they said she hit it out of bounds. So no foul on Tricia Spinelli after that very hard collision at half court. Thought about it. Stratford just trying to get some more practice in. I mean, they're up by 23, but they, like Coach Christopherson said before the game, have not seen as Brescia helps up Glenecki after she got knocked down. Under 6 minutes to go, Ackley with it, right hand. Looking. And that one got partially blocked, and that will be a block on, or a foul, excuse me, on Curran. Zollison will go to line for 2. Zollison shooting 48% from the free throw line this year, up and perfect. Her first points of the evening. As Coach Christopherson said, did not have a lot of practice time with having to go to Crandon on Thursday, and then a couple of shoot-around opportunities over the weekend, and then obviously no school on Monday and Tuesday. So not a lot of practice. As Spinelli over to Curran. Three-pointer too strong, and that one's going to be out of bounds. They'll stay with Mauston off the hands of the Stratford Tiger underneath the basket. Back into the game is Macy Schillinger. Schillinger coming in for Blair Linder, who might finish the game with 6 points. 5:29 to go, 53-28. Inbounding it over to Walrab. Spinelli back over to Spalding. Spalding thought about the shot. Curran with it on the right wing. Spinelli in, and that one got partially slipped out of her hands. Good take there. Step back jumper and in. Brescia's a good basketball player, and she's got 12 here in the second half, close to her season average. She's now got 17 on the night. Schillinger up and in. Schillinger's got 8 quiet points as Spalding will go with it. She's going to take it over to Brescia at the foul line. Over to Walrab, three-pointer, too strong, taken by Curran. Over to Spalding, running jumper, no good, as Brescia will go to line for 2 more. See if she can get to that average of 19 points. So Whistling, her first, team's third, 55-30 with 4:40 to go in this second half of the first round of Division III sectional number 2, and that one rolls out for Brescia. Hollitz and Peterson into the game. Brooke Peterson and Kaylee Hollitz. Brescia trying to knocking it in, and again, perfect. She's 3 for 4 from the line here in the second half, and it's 55-31. 4:35 to go. Winner of this one will head to Wautoma on Friday night. Brooke Peterson looking in. Her first actions of the night. Into Schillinger. She got thrown away, and Spinelli will take it all the way, and there's going to be an offensive foul. That ref has called every offensive foul here tonight, and might have been a little moving underneath the basket, but Spinelli was out of control, and it will be Stratford basketball. 55-31. Spinelli's second, team 6 here in the second half with 4:15 to go. Over to Brooke Peterson on the left wing. Still looking. Back over to Glenecki. Left wing, looking underneath the basket, could not get anything. Schillinger, pull-up jumper from 8 feet, no good. And they got it poked away. And it'll be Woolrab to come up with it. Spinelli will take it quickly. Schillinger able to stop her. Good hustle there. Brescia thought about it. Underneath the basket, that one got poked away. It should stay with Mauston. It does. Poked out of bounds by Taya Net. Inbounding underneath their own basket, right of the rim. Brescia, and that one will stay. Good hustle there by Spinelli underneath the basket. Glenecki almost with the steal, and it will remain Mauston basketball. Inbounding right of the backboard, right of the lane. Inbounding it to Woolrab. Spalding with it, looking and taking. Brescia, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Schillinger. Under 3:30 to go. Schillinger with it. Picked up her dribble, and a timeout to Coach Christofferson. It will be a full timeout. We'll step aside for 60 seconds, come back, and almost wrap this one up. 55-31 Stratford.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
Blair Linder came in during that timeout. She will bring it across the timeline. Working right to left. Stratford will most likely head to Wautoma on Friday night, pending another possible snowstorm this weekend, but hopefully not. Obviously, there's a lot of basketball to be played. Schillinger with it as give me another timeout to Coach Christofferson. 30 seconds. We'll step aside here from Stratford High School.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
We are back. Stratford High School, as it is once again the first round of the 2018 Wisconsin High School Girls Playoffs, as Coach Hammer will start to empty her bench. We'll see if Coach Christofferson will do the same. Coming into the game will be her daughter Ruth Hammer. She was joking about her earlier in the game, in pregame. Schillinger does not dribble, pull-up jumper from 8 feet, got her own offense rebound. Brescia with it, and got it poked away by Schillinger. And as Spinelli almost came up with it, Brescia going to take it, get pushed from behind by Brooke Peterson, got it poked away again by Kerr, and And now Spinelli, three-pointer right wing, too strong, taken and pushing for Stratford is Blair Linder. Linder got a poke to eye by Glenecki. Gets a screen from Linder. Schillinger with it. Schillinger just needs to dribble. She just needs to dribble as Brooke Peterson with it. Gets a screen from Schillinger. Glenecki takes it all the way right hand. Foul. She'll go to line for two. Schillinger's had the ball 3 or 4 times in the last minute and a half at the top of the key. She's trying to rip it across, but she is not dribbling the basketball. So Glenecki will go to line for a pair as Ruth Hammer will check in for, as Glenecki way off on the free throw. Ruth Hammer coming in for Spalding. There's Olympia Garrigan and Jaden Dahlke. Olympia Garrigan into the game. I mentioned her name a couple times in the first half, but it was not her. Now she's into the game for the Tigers. As Glenecki too strong, and that one will be taken by Jaden Dahlke. Good offense rebound. As Glenecki no good. Rebounded by Curran. Spinelli with it. Under 2 minutes to go here. Might have traveled a couple times on that one as Brescia with the offense rebounding in. She's got 20. And she is over her season average. And there's going to be a foul on Spinelli. Now coming into the game will be Bridget Gunther. And Blair Linder will go to line for 1 and 1. So for 6 seniors here for the Mauston Golden Eagles, this will be their final game. Linder knocks in the first one. Ackley coming in. 1:44 to go in the second half, 56-33. Stratford will head to Watoma on Friday night to face off. And that one's up and good. Watoma hasn't played in probably a week and a half, or a week at least, as Coach Hammer is emptying the back of her bench, and that one will stay with Mauston. And into the game for the Golden Eagles. Number 10, Orlowski into the game. And Samantha Kowalski. And Brescia will make her final exit along with Tricia Spinelli. And she goes to the end of the bench just knowing that it is her final time suiting up for the Mauston Golden Eagles. And into the game will be number 24, Taya Schillinger. And that one got stolen away, and it'll stick with the Golden Eagles. And now into the game for will be Kennedy Barninger. Barninger coming in for Grace Hammer, again, also a senior, giving her mom a final hug as she is in her last 90 seconds. Ruth Hammer, and in! Ruth Hammer, as Brescia is at the end of the bench, but we will celebrate a win here for Stratford tonight with 1:15 to go. And Ackley has it at the top of the key. Still looking. Pull-up jumper, Ackley off the backboard, no good. Offense rebound, and Dahlke, and now it's going to be a foul, and Jane Dahlke will go to line for 2. Ruth Hammer picks up her first foul, team 9th foul, 65 seconds to go. Up and perfect for Jane Dahlke. Brooke Peterson comes back in for Ackley. Ackley, a heck of a player, just a freshman. Up and too short, and a defense rebound taken. And she might have double dribbled, but they'll give it to her as Gunther comes across the timeline now. Is Barnier. Kennedy back over to Orlowski. And that one got thrown away, and he'll stick with Mauston with exactly 49 seconds to go here in this one. Inbounding, still looking. Now with it is Gunther. Gunther at the top of the key. 40 seconds to go. That one got thrown away and taken, and they're going to push it. And it's going to be a turnover to, it'll stay with the Stratford Tigers. 35.5 seconds to go, and into the game for Stratford.
Checking in for Tigers, number 32,
Will be Cameron Schiller into the game for the Stratford Tigers. 35 seconds to go. 58-35 Stratford. Dribbling around is Jaden Dahlke. She's going to take it. She slipped on the floor, taken away, and pushing is Gunther. Gunther's going to take it. Good strip away there, and almost got fouled. They're going to push it, and they're going to push it up to Brooke Peterson. She couldn't handle the ball. Now with 10 seconds to go. 23-point game. The Stratford Tigers will come away with a win with 7.5 seconds to go. And then they're now into the game. Paige Colbeck now into the game for the Stratford Tigers. Good to see some players come out here in the second half, or with 10 seconds to go. And that will do it. Stratford wins 58-35. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes, come back, and give you the final stats, and hopefully have a chance to talk to head coach Tammy Christofferson about what she thought of this game and upcoming and a big game at Wautoma on Friday night. So we'll step aside, come back in 2 minutes.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
Back to Stratford High School as the Stratford Tigers with a first round win over the Mauston Golden Eagles. Will take it through some individual scoring. First for the visitors and the Mauston Golden Eagles. Tricia Spinelli finishes with 9 in her final game. Ruth Hammer, the sophomore, with 2. Reagan Woolrab with 2 in her final game. Donna Curran with 2, and the big scorer for Mauston, Skylar Brescia with 20. 15 of those in the second half as the Mauston Golden Eagles scored 35 on the evening. For the victorious Stratford Tigers, Callie Lehman finishes with 5, did not score in the second half. However, Taya Nett with 10 in the first half finishes the game with 11. Blair Linder with 8. Jane Dahlke hit a free throw late. She has 1. Macy Schillinger, she had 6 in the first half, giving Coach Christofferson quite a few good minutes off the bench. She finishes with 8. Mariah Solisan with 2. Chelsea Glenecki with 8. Right at her season average. She averages close to 9 points a game. Kylie Holitz with 13. She had 7 in the first half, 2 big three-pointers in the second half. And then Brianna Ackley finished the game with 2, going now with 58 for the Stratford Tigers. So the Mauston Golden Eagles finished the season with a 6-17 record. And again, 1-9 in the South Central. That doesn't matter at this time of the year, but 6-17 record under Lori Hammer. Again, 6 seniors for Mauston: Kelsey Jorgensen, Grace Hammer, Tricia Spinelli, Reagan Woolrab, and Skylar Brescia and Donna Curran. So, yeah, Mauston falls. The Stratford Tigers improved to 14-9 overall, and they will have a date with Wautoma on Friday night. So we'll hopefully be able to bring that one to you here as, again, Stratford improves to 14-9 overall, and we'll have a regional semifinal at Wautoma on Friday night. We'll step aside quickly and have Coach Tammy Christofferson right after this.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, we are back now with Stratford head coach Tammy Christofferson. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win, a big 23-point win, but what was working for you early on? You said to get out, push them early. You got a 34-9 lead at halftime.
Yeah, you know, we did. We came out hot. Who knew after not really practicing for almost a week in the gym, our defense, we held them to 9 points the first half. I could tell we got a little tired coming in the second half, and you're up by almost 30 points and you let off the gas a little bit. And we talked about not doing that. They did heat up. I didn't expect we'd hold them to 9 the whole game. They're a big post player in their guard, got a few baskets on us, but overall we kept answering, and we got everybody involved, and all 14 kids got on the floor, and it's a good first win to get under our belt for the tournaments in Division III.
Well, and like you said, you were able to use all those players and not have a practice pretty much for 5 or 6 days, and so be able to have those players come out and just talk about how much your bench helped to get this win here tonight.
It's always good. We're on a short schedule here. We have a one-day turnaround and we're going to Wautoma, so any legs that we can save on our starters is a good thing to do. And like I said, one thing I think that'll help us as we go into tournaments, we have kids that can come off the bench and be very productive and help us stay the course during the game.
And you talked early on about being able to slow down Bersha. She had 5 points in the first half, but came out, finished with 20. What can you, as a coach that is coaching against her, what can you say about how she plays? She plays hard. She cleans up, and she's a big girl. And one thing we lack is a little size. And there are some good battles. Chelsea does a good job on her. Chelsea's 5'5" maybe, and she gets the call to guard 6'1" posts all the time. So our help side was just a little slow there in the second half, and we didn't rotate as fast as we should have. But all in all, like I said, we'll take a 23-point win and walk out the door and get ready for the next game. As you said, on Friday you have to head down to Wautoma. What do you know about Wautoma?
Their whole team was here tonight. They're big. And I think they're going to want to slow us down too. I think we'll probably see a lot of 2-3 out of them. And our goal is to speed up that game. We don't want to walk it up the floor, sit in a zone type of game. And so we're going to go to the drawing board tonight and start working up a plan for them.
How tough is it to have that one-day turnaround and possibly play 3 games in 4 days?
It's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. There's teams that are sitting at home that haven't hit the floor yet. And so, you know, but it's just that time of the year. You work all year to get here, and you just got to be ready to go.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congratulations. We'll see you on Friday. That was Stratford head coach Tammy Christofferson.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
Back to Stratford High School as we are about to wrap up here on a very exciting first round playoff game between Stratford and Mauston. The Tigers winning 58-35 over the Mauston Golden Eagles, and again, a huge game all around. But don't forget, tomorrow night, same place, a little later, the Stratford Tigers will host Auburndale at 7:15. You can catch it right here on Stratford Tigers YouTube page, or on their page, live streaming through Tri-Media. And then on Friday night, we'll be down in Wautoma for a regional semifinal basketball game between the Stratford Tigers and Wautoma on Friday. So catch us then, and hopefully we'll be able to bring a great stream for you and hopefully continue to watch the Stratford girls basketball team down the stretch. So we're going to sign off, and remember to catch us tomorrow night, Stratford and Auburndale boys basketball here from Stratford High School on Tri-Media live stream boys basketball. So this is Steve Mave signing off from Stratford High School. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors that continue to help us put these games on. So again, signing off from Stratford High School. Drive safe. Have a good night, everybody.